Hi, my name is Rainy. Yes, like the rain from the sky, it's my real name. Let's just get over it. It's my real name. And today is a continuation of my other videos in this series, and we're going to be talking about IVF, or in vitro fertilization. So quick recap, my husband had cancer, it damaged his sperm. Turns out I have something wrong as well. I have a damaged fallopian tube due to mistakes in my past. You can check that out in the last video. And because of all that, we have to do IVF. So now that we're all caught up, let's begin. But first of all, let's talk about what IVF actually is. It is a process of retrieving eggs from the woman and retrieving good sperm from the man and mixing them together to create an embryo, and then essentially putting that embryo back into the woman's uterus, and then hopefully by the end of it have a baby. So with that being said, let's talk about my IVF process thus far. So me and my husband are literally right there at starting IVF. Like, we're so close, we can taste it. We can smell it, we can feel it. It's in reaching distance. Whatever analogy you want to use. We're literally so close. And I've might have said this in the previous videos. It's like we always get on these rolls of like getting the process done, and then we keep hitting walls. Bam, 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 bam. Something always flipping happens. And this is no different, obviously. So when I say that we're so close to IVF, it's like we literally have two things in our way. One of them is a big thing. The other one is somewhat of a minor thing. The big thing and the obvious thing, I believe, is paying for it. If you've gone through IVF and you live in a state where health insurance is not required to cover it, you know that it can be expensive. And we are going to a fertility clinic in the state of Florida because I live really close to I live in Georgia, but I live really close to Florida, and the bigger city is in Jacksonville. And that's where the fertility clinic is. So the prices may vary from state to clinic. I don't know, but I just know what I've been told. And our prices are going to range anywhere from 13 grand to 15 grand. Kind of break that up a little bit as to why it's so expensive. The medications alone that I'm gonna have to take to mature my embryos can cost anywhere from $230 to $400 plus. So that's a big chunk right there. And then the rest of it is like the surgery of the retrieval, to freezing the eggs, to storing the eggs, to testing. All this other kind of stuff goes into this overall price. Now, the clinic that I go to, they do offer a fertility financing plan. It's just the payments on those are really expensive. And I'll flash up the little chart that they gave me so you can see for yourself right now. As you can see, the payments are really expensive, and unfortunately, me and my husband don't make that much money, and we have other bills that have to be paid in order for us to, have a house, food, insurance, that have to be paid first. So sadly, this has just created another hold on our IVF journey. So we're going to be looking into eventually other places that might offer loans that the payments are a bit cheaper, but as of right now, we just don't have I'm not really going to say the means. There's just other things going on in our lives personally that once again has created another wall for us. So once again, we're at a standstill. So with the payments, sorry, I'm going to readjust this. So with the paying for it being the biggest thing that we're going to have to deal with, there is another thing, and that's the minor thing. Whenever you do IVF, they have to put you under for the retrieval of the eggs, and you're breathing on your own. And once again, it may vary from state to clinic. I know the clinic we go to, they can do it in the clinic, but the state requires you to be at a certain weight, because when you're put to sleep, you're breathing on your own, But if you're too heavy, it can cause complications and you can go too deep and they'll have to intubate you to help you breathe, and you don't want to be intubated. I am like right there at being at the safe weight. So I have to also lose weight, which isn't a bad thing. You know, I'm all for losing weight. I've been trying to lose weight, and then with it being part of me being able to have a baby, it's kind of given me that extra push to even work harder. And I was doing great. You know, I was working out every day. I've changed my eating habits. I was losing weight. Everything was going great. And then I had a situation at work that I'm really not going to get into, but I ended up getting hurt at work, and it's actually put me out of work because of it. And the way I was hurt, it's really affected me moving too much. So I can't really do too many strenuous activities. I do eventually have to go to physical therapy, and they're supposed to help me find some movements that I can kind of incorporate back in. So it's kind of put my exercising at a standstill, and unfortunately my weight has not really improved since, which sucks. It's really hard, especially when I was doing so good, and then one stupid little incident at work just kind of put me out. Once again, another freaking wall. I'm telling you, me and my husband have the best luck, like the best luck. So now we're on hold again, not only because of money, but because it's going to take me even longer to get down to the safe weight. And it's just so frustrating because I literally have this whole packet. It's this whole pack of everything that I need. I have the slip for the medications to get my prescriptions filled. I just have to figure out how to pay for it, but there's no point in me even starting them if I'm not at the right weight, because if I were to take the medicine and my embryos got to the stage and I wasn't at the right weight, they couldn't retrieve them, so that just kind of pushes everything back, and it's just a mess. So that's where I'm at right now with this journey, and believe me, it has been a freaking journey. If you are going through this, or if you've gone through it, I hope it's easier than mine. I hope the experience is easier than mine has been. It's just like one thing after another, and it's really disheartening because, you know, like I said in my very first video, you get into these really dark moods and you're just like, maybe I'm not supposed to have kids. And I know you don't need children to feel fulfillment in your life, but I just personally, I feel like something is missing, and I feel like it's this. And I could be wrong. Sorry. I pray that I'm not wrong, and that like us going through all of this is gonna be, I know it's gonna be worth it, especially if we get a kid at the end of the day. But it's just, it's one of those things that sits there and makes you think like, okay, everything keeps slowing us down. Maybe this is a sign. Maybe it's a sign. I hope it's not, because anything worth having is gonna be hard. I mean, you're gonna have to fight for it. So that is where I'm at. So that is where I'm at currently as of October 21st, 2021. My IVF journey has come to a wall. I'm looking at this wall, staring at this wall. I'm pissed off at this wall. I'm cursing at this wall. But nonetheless, the wall isn't moving anytime soon. There's nothing that I can currently do, even if I did get down to the goal weight, which like I said, I'm still trying. It's harder, but I'm still trying. There is still the issue with the money, and I don't know. Like I said, I feel defeated, to be honest with you. It's like every time we get so close and something happens. So yeah, that's where I'm at. It's no fun. I hate it. I hate this whole process. Sorry, I wasn't supposed to get all get all moody at the end of this. It was supposed to be a very informative slash, I guess, just very informative video. It's turning me getting pissed off again, which I get pissed off in all my videos, I feel like, because everything is making me angry. So yeah, so if you are going through this, you've been through it, and you want to drop me some words of encouragement, please do. Especially for the ones who really know what I'm going through. I would love your words of wisdom. Just anything. If you have anything that can help lift my spirits, that would be great. I'd appreciate it. I think that's the end of this video, and I know I keep saying this, but I think this one's going to be the shortest one. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it interesting. And I'm going to continue to do videos. They might touch loosely on like my weight loss journey, just life in general. I named my channel Into the Rainy-verse. That way, you know, I don't have to just touch on IVF, fertilization, being infertile, whatever. It's my universe, basically. So I'm going to put out some other videos. I'm not really sure yet. If there's anything you would like to see, just let me know. And like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.